Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. 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 Hari Om to everybody. Pranam, pranam, pranam. So we covered about 8 slokas, you know.
Yes, Swami.
What are they?
Second chapter.
Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu katachana ma karma phalahe durbuho ma te sangostva karmani. Your right is only to work, but never to the fruits thereof. May you not be motivated by the fruits of action, nor let your attachment be towards inaction. Very clearly, the Lord says, our right is only to work. He gave us a human life. He gave us the needed ambience. He is now making us to act. No prefix, no suffix. When everything has been provided by Him, why should we unnecessarily bother about the actions? Even the very acting, it is made possible because He is seated within us. If the life is not there within us, how can I act? Because we are viewing it from the individual angle, we are unable to understand it, that's all. So a deep penetrating effort will definitely make us know even the very act of acting, even the very notion that I am doing, that is coming because He is there first. He has provided the field, He is giving us the prompting, He has facilitated everything. So how can I expect something where I don't consider Him? In expectation only I am there and the expectation is there. So kindly think about it again and again. New dimensions will come. It's a beautiful sloga. What has been selected, 8 are pearls. That will definitely help us in our daily life. It will free us from disappointments. It will free us from discontentment. It will free us from frustration. Think. So the next one, Yogastha Kuru Karmani Sangam Tyaktva Dhananjaya Siddhya Siddhyau Samo Bhutva Samatvam Yogamuchyate. Being steadfast in yoga, yoga means union with God, bringing the God dimension behind everything. Perform actions, not from the me and mine level. Just like we said, He has given us the life, He has given us the facility. So perform actions from that angle, not from the individual angle. Abandoning attachment, remaining unconcerned about the success or failure, siddhya asiddhyo. Then, this evenness of mind is called yoga. Samatvam yoga muchyate. So from daily morning, when we get up till we retire to bed, whatever actions we do, we should be able to do it. But now it is not possible for us to do because we are viewing it from the me and mine level. We have defined certain thing as success, certain thing as failure. To remove that label from every action is a tough job, but still it is possible. So we look up to the lives of people who are leading such a life. Not necessarily the labeled Mahatmas. Ordinary people having this samatvam. They will be able to maintain this samatvam because they are contented. No more expectation from anything. Whether a person smiles at me, whether he just bullies me, whether he ignores me, I will think that something is there in his mind. He is preoccupied. Or he is under misunderstanding. From me, there won't be any reaction. Samatvam. Keep on thinking, karmanyeva adhikaraste. Now here, samatvam. And then, durena hyevaram karma. Buddhi yoga dhananjaya. Buddhau sharanamanvicha kripana balahetavaha. Selfish-minded action, no? For self-action, for selfish needs. It is far inferior compared to the mind established in samatvam, where the equality is there. The me and mine is not predominant. If it is predominant, then he says, wretched are they who act for selfish results. Kripana phalahetavaha. Why? Think about it. I am what I am because of the factors other than me. How can I think about myself only? No doubt God has given me a sense of individuality, so I have to think about me also. Agreed. But not only about me. Whatever I am enjoying is the gift of God through somebody else. And they did not specify that the beneficiary should be their family members or their community or their country. Whatever discoveries have been made, whatever inventions have been made, whatever innovations have been made, everything is available for everybody, is it not? It is not limited to anybody. So how can I do it when I say, I want to have this? That is why he used the word kripana, conjuice. Kripana balahetavaha. Only for me and mine, if I do that, it's very bad. These are all rational, It is not a dictum or a dogma imposed on us. With our common sense, we can try to understand Lord Krishna's words. So first he said about action. Action, our right is only action, not to the fruits thereof. Second, he says, I will be unaffected, unruffled by the results, because samatvam, equanimity is yoga. I should be aiming for getting that equanimity. And then third one is, if I do action only to benefit myself, I am the wretched one. All these things point out that He is there, He has provided everything to us. Then how can we appropriate only for ourselves? The moment I think of me and mine, it should come before me. We are all struggling hard, though we know this is 100% right. To put it in practice, we are struggling because over the years we have built up this me and mine, which is so powerful now. Intellectually we can understand, but to experience it, it's a uphill task. But by reading and thinking and thinking and parading before our mind the experiences of such noble people, we will slowly try. And right from the tiniest we will start. 1 or 2 every day we will try to do. And when we start enjoying the sweetness, then it will slowly spread. And from there we go to Buddhi Yukto Jahadiha Uphe Sugrita Dushkrite Tasmad Yogaya Yujyasva Yoga Karma Kaushalam. Again the action, no? Endued with this evenness of buddhi, that is neither attracted nor repulsed by the results of action. I act. How do I act? I bring in excellence in whatever I am doing. Why? Because He facilitated me to act. He is seated within me to act. He has provided the wherewithal to act. So I have to offer Him in excellence only. Whatever I am doing it's an offering to Him. So I must bring in maximum efficiency. Efficiency in action. That is why it is interpreted as double-faced efficiency. One is productive efficiency, the other is character efficiency. Outer productive efficiency, inner character efficiency. Because He has given me everything. I cannot simply throw like this. I have to do it perfectly. It should start from the minute. When we were entering the hall, we saw chapel has been placed in a haphazard way. We are not blaming anybody, this has not struck to them, that's all. But immediately the mind says, no, it can't be ignored. God has given you an opportunity to keep it all right. So like that, right from the minutest we have to start. Not from the grossest. Grossest means, when you go to temple, when you go to ashram, when you take up reading, you become perfect. No. Right from the minutest. And from there we go, beautiful another sloka, Patram Pushpam Palam Toyam Yo Me Bhaktya Prayachati Tadaham bhaktubhakritam asnami prayadatmanaha. Whoever with devotion offers me a leaf, a water, a fruit, or a flower, that I accept the devout gift of the pure-minded. So here he says, whatever act we perform, it is not the quantity that is important, the quality with which we offer. When we offer it with purna bhakti, full devotion, dedication, no matter what we offer, it will be accepted by the Lord. There is no precondition. He will not define anything there. He will not put any precondition there. What is required is the quality behind offering, the attitude with which we offer. It is not, nothing is trifle, nothing is insignificant. Shabari offered to Lord Rama the fruit after tasting it. Because she wanted the Lord not to taste a bitter thing. Sudhama, when he went there, he has taken only this much of beaten rice in a tattered cloth. We all know the story. Now we come back to our life. There have been many instances everybody would have experienced. We would not be able to help a person with a lot of money, a lot of kinds, but that with what attitude we go, that gives him solace. We remember in 56 when the Upanayanam was done, there was one family, at that time, money was not with anybody, very scarce item. But one mother, affectionate to everybody, she had attended. She did not want the offering she gives to us in front of everybody. But she called us in 25 paise coin. We still remember. Nothing else to offer. Somebody may come offer with the veshti, so many things. But this lady had somehow collected this foreigner coin, and then almost with tears in her eyes, she said in Tamil, "Only I can offer this to you. Idang konde enakku tharala." We all know their nobility, even at that age, because father used to say about them. So we immediately touched their feet, did pranams, and why are you telling this? Whatever you see, do, it's all right for us. Then she patted on her back, put her hand on her head. Attitude, it is not what she does. So it not only in stories, we will find in our own life, God has given us this taste. It is not the quantity that matters, it is the attitude with which something is given that will get imprinted in your heart. You are ever grateful for that. So, Lord says, don't worry about anything. With what attitude you give, that is enough. Next sloka, repeat the same. Yatashnaasi yajjuhoshi Dada Aish என்ன பண்றது यत्करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यद् यस्तपस्यस्य कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम्. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer in sacrifice, whatever you give away, whatever austerities you practice, do that as an offering to me. Very difficult for all of us because the me and mind will always say, I am doing it. So in order to get over that hurdle, the Lord says a simple method, okay, you give. Remember me, you are giving to me. Thus. Yat karoshi, yat juhoshi, dadasi, yat tavasyasi. All those things are, sit down. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer in sacrifice, whatever you give away, you can sit here, no? Do that as an offering unto me, no? Here he gives us a blank check. Previously we were thinking whatever we do in temple, whatever we do in ashram, whatever we do when we see the Mahatmas or the Punya Kshetras or the Punya Nadis, when we offer something, that will directly be connected to God. He removes that. Whatever you do, wherever you do. So right from morning, the moment I slip into the waking state, the Lord says, whatever you do that as an offering to me. When we brush the teeth, we may not remember, but at least now let us try to remember. We are keeping it clean because He is residing within. We take a bath so that we keep the house in order. We eat food because this body has to be maintained so that He can stay here. Every time we try to bring in this dimension. He is seated within us. And He has given us this residence. Because the body is called Ayatanam. Bhoga Ayatanam. So He is residing there, so I have to maintain it. So whatever I do is to ensure that He is comfortable. When I drink water now, apparently it is to clear my throat. But deep within that I should know, I should remind that I have to keep this body in order because He is there. He is the one who is making us to talk now. He is the one who is making us to look at the sloga. He is the one who is making us to memorize the sloga. Every time, So whatever you do, whatever you eat, this is a blank check. Everything He will accept it, whatever you do, whatever. These are all very important slogas in Bhagavad Gita, which are which can be applied in our daily life, which can be easily understood and which we can apply in our daily life. Because we don't want this just for the sloga. We want something that proves to make our life more qualitatively better. So, from there we go to Shubha Balairevam. No, Dashnasi, no. Next one. Shubha Balairevam. This is the 28th sloka. The previous one was 27th sloka. Shubha Shubhavalairevam Mokshase Karma Bandhanai Sannyasa Yoga Yuktatma Vimukto Mamupaishyasi. Thus freed from the bondage of actions bearing good and evil results, with the heart steadfast in the yoga of renunciation and liberated, you shall come unto me. This is the greatest assurance, he says. Only condition is, I should not bind myself to the me and mine. When I accept everything is his, I am free from the me and mine. And then, if I am free from the bondage, I will not be upset by neither get elated nor get depressed because of the action. And always thinking about he has done, he is the facilitator, he is the provider, he is everything, like that, Papa says whatever happens is happening only by his will, and that too for my ultimate good. Behold divinity in every aspect of this world Leela. Verily it is he at play in all beings and creatures. Like that, Papa also has been trying to hammer this truth to us. And when we do that, rather than stopping with hearing, rather than hearing, when we try slowly to apply all the above 3-4 slokas, he has assured that you will come unto me. It's a clean assurance. Then, the 8th sloka. That is the 55th of the 11th sloka. Mat karmagrid, mat paramo, mat bhaktaha. Sangavarjita. Nirvaira sarvabhuteshu Yasa Myameti Pandava Mat karmagrit mat paramo Mat bhakta sarva sangavarjita Nirvaira sarvabhuteshu Yasa Mameti Pandava. One who does work for me alone. Apparently we may be doing it for an organization or for a person. But we should know we are doing work to him, who is behind the organization, who is behind the other person, who is behind another object. One who does for me alone and has for me as his goal and is devoted to me, is free from sensory attachment. That means I am not belittling the importance of the objects, but I find them objects as an expression of him, so that I will not get attracted. When I remove the God dimension from the object, I get attracted. So Sangavarjita means free from attachment. That attachment comes when we take out the label God dimension. When we put the label of God dimension on that object, it is relevant. Everything is God's, everything is God's, everything is God's. And such a one attains me. Just like the other one, he said, he comes unto me. Here also he says, he attains to me. But one precondition is there. What is that? No enmity towards any being. When everything is God's, how can we develop enmity towards anything? Enmity comes only from the me and mine level. When I am intellectually trying to accept that everything, every form is of God, how can I intellectually say, I like this, I dislike this? Everything has got a purpose in life. I may not choose it, that's all. Nirvairam sarvabhuteshu. We have to keep on thinking, we may get so many dimensions. So from starting from karmanye vadhikaraste, mat karmagridu, mat paramo, mat bhaktaha, sangavarjita, nirvaira sarvabhuteshu, yaha sa mameti pandava. Such a one, he will attain to me. These were the 8 slokas for the past 2 days. Intensely, Papa wants us to go deep into it so that it slowly becomes a part of our life. Yesterday we also said that 9th chapter, 22nd sloka. Ananya chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. Persons who meditating on me exclusively, ananya, non-separation, worship me through everything they do to them. Worshipping everything they do. Just like in all these we have been finding this, There is a connection between this sloka and rest of the slokas. Persons who meditating on me exclusively, meaning the moment I close my eyes, I think he is behind this thinking. He is behind my mind. Even if it goes anywhere, he is there always. We may be thinking that the mind is going here and there, but behind that going, who is there? Only he is there. So, who meditating on me and then worship me through everything they do. Yad karoshi, yad ashnasi, yad juhoshi, whatever I do. So worship means it's all considered as an offering to me. Whether at home or in the office or with friends. Whatever I do. That is because they are ever established in me. And when they do that, here also God gives an assurance, promissory note. What is that? I look after their yoga and kshema. One interpretation of yoga and kshema is both the outer welfare as also the inner richness. Both of them are provided by him. Yoga means the inner riches, kshema means the outer riches. I take care of their yoga and kshema. So their welfare, here it is mentioned, I provide what they lack and preserve what they already have. This is also another interpretation. I provide what they lack and preserve what they already have. Another is inner riches as well as outer riches. Whatever is basically needed for my existence, that he is providing, that he is assuring, I will provide. And whatever that is needed to make you aware of my presence, that also I will do that. If you satisfy this condition. What are the conditions? Always meditating on me, exclusively depending upon me. And everything is offered as if it is to me only, and who are ever established in it. For them I provide these inner riches as well as the outer riches. This shloka was very dear to Papa. That is why in Quest of God, his first book, he brings it out first. Before writing anything, he brings out this particular shloka. That is the basis of his life. In 2 years' time, he could establish in that exclusive dependence on God. And everything, he could see nothing but Ram. That is why he had no planning, he had no sense of fear, he had no sense of frustration or anxiety. He was free from uncertainty. Just imagine, we have all gone through the in depth in Quest of God. Because it was Ananya Siddha. Opening eyes, he was seeing only Ram leading him. Closing his eyes, he was feeling the serenity, peace. So through Papa's life, this assurance becomes a reality to us. And then we try to see ourselves. Whenever there was a moment when we had this Ananya Chinta, he had immediately come to our rescue. We have not been able to keep it up, so we have lost it. Whenever we have accepted everything as ordained by him, we are peaceful. Whenever we don't accept it, we are tensed, stressful. Very important slogas, 9 slogas. Now we will keep on adding. Anything else strikes to anybody?
Starting with Karmanyavadi Karate, after the fruits of action today. After the fruits of the action today. Sloka starting with Shiva Asuto, he says surrender all the actions today. That the fruits of action as well as actions, both are to be surrendered to him.
Fruits of actions as well as actions. All are to be surrendered to him.
Because he is behind it, Do we have any right? We say that we are aiming at fruit of action. But even to act, we need him, na? So to act, we need the power. To speak now, we need the power. To hear, we need the power. Then that being the reality, our right is only, he has given us a wonderful opportunity to work.
Yes, sir. Swamiji.
Any other sloka? Yes?
Swamiji, Hari
Om.
Chapter 12, Yoga of Devotion, Sloka 8.
Chapter 12, 8th sloka.
Chapter number?
12.
8. Adveshta sarvabhutanam. 8th?
8th sloka.
Oh, shari. The last one.
8th.
Yeah. 8th sloka. Okay. Mayyeva mana adasya, no?
12th chapter, 8th.
12th chapter.
12th chapter, 8th sloka.
8.
Yeah, we will come to that.
Chapter 12.
We will come to that.
Chapter number 12. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It has come back.
You want this one?
No, it has come back.
It has come back. Oh. Mayyeva mana adasva. Mayi buddhim niveshaya. Nivasishyasi mayyeva. Ata urdvam na samshaya. Fix your mind on me only. Place your intellect in me. Then you shall no doubt live in me alone hereafter. Wonderful. Mayyeva mana adasva. Fix your mind. Let your mind rest in me only. Train your mind, rest in God. Mayi buddhim nive. Let your intellect also enter into me. Buddhi is reason, discrimination. Buddhi must be colored by the touch of the divine. Then only it becomes a positive force in life. Nivasyasi mayyeva tatma urdu. After the body is destroyed at death, you will certainly live in me alone. Mayi buddhim niveshayaha nivasishyasi. You have a Sukshma Sharira along with this Sthula Sharira. The Sthula Sharira or gross body goes away at the time of death, but the Sukshma Sharira. Mayyeva mana adasva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva ata urdvam na samshaya. See, ultimately, though Ranganathanji Maharaj brings this Sthula Sukshma Sharira, we have been told in the Atma Bodh that when the body goes, the Sthula Sharira does not get destroyed. How do I know? I look at the varied manifestation. For the same parent, we have different types of children. We thought they are the source. Then everybody should be same. No. Then we realize that they are only the nimitta matram, they are only the instrumental cause. God is the eternal seed. That means this Jivan. He is there in the form of life. But what about this body, mind, intellect? It is the carrying over of, that is the Sukshma Sharira, expressing through this body, mind, intellect. Sthula Sharira is gone, Sukshma Sharira is not gone. If the Sukshma Sharira is full of me and mine, naturally we will be only bringing the me and mine in this life. There, 10% of me to we is there, and 90% me to me is there, that will be reflected here. If 50-50 is there, that is also reflected here. If 90-10 is there, that is also reflected here. So in great Mahatma's life we find, for example, in the case of Ramana Bhagavan, at such a tenderly age, he had a small karma to work out, that's all. In the previous, he must have worked out everything. A small karma was still lingering. For that he came. And then finally it became one with the cosmic. So there is no, they don't get into this chakra, bondage. Janana Marana chakra, So that is what is highlighted here. When the gross body dies, the subtle body does not die. The subtle body is nothing but my rights and wrongs, my likes and dislikes, my priorities, my preferences, my uncertainties, my ambition, my desire, my craving, my planning, all those things put together. So if I don't hand it over to the real owner and I keep it myself, my next birth that he has been given and our Guru has awakened us that we are not to start our life from me and mine, but we are to start our life from him, then slowly we will be able to free ourselves from this bondage and getting more and more established in him. Even if we have not attained it fully, our next birth will definitely be reserved for such a life. So in that way, this sloga is very, very important. So fix your mind on me only, My eva, that eva is very important. My eva mana adasva. Not only mind, intellect also. Because the individual expresses through this BMI complex, body, mind, intellect complex. So the entire thing you place in me, and then I give you a promise. You don't have any doubt about it. You will live in me alone. That means you become one with me. So Mayeva mana adasva maya buddhim niveshaya nivasyasri Mayeva ata urdhvam na samshaya. We will add this also in our shloka list. There is no doubt about this. He is giving us. So my mind, body, mind, intellect, everything should get established in him. For the simple reason that he is the one who gives the key. The battery in our watch, in our timepiece, in our wall clock, everything is there, but if the battery is not there, suddenly we look at it and we see it is not moving. It is not showing the correct time. Immediately what do we say? Change the battery. If the battery is not there, it will not operate. So we are operating because he is there, the charger is there, the battery is there, but we are unaware of this battery. The moment we become aware of the battery, we know that the body functions, the mind functions, the intellect functions only because of that prana. God is expressing through prana there, Jivan there. So when we become unaware, we feel we get disconnected. We are not disconnected, but we feel we are only there. We disconnect him from the field. And then we will be floating on what we are thinking. But the moment we put the battery, we connect ourselves with him, here the Lord assures, you will become mine. Which is what every day we are praying here. Make me thine and thine only, forever and ever. The same sloga is brought out by Mataji and Papa in the what prayer? Universal prayer. O Lord of the universe, you, O Creator, Protector and Destroyer of the world, I come in all humility to thy holy feet and surrender myself entirely to thee. Deign to bless me ever with thy remembrance. O merciful divine Master, give me strength, purity and peace. Thou art seated in the hearts of all. Thou art all purity, all goodness and all love. Thou art a veritable ocean of peace and bliss. Thou art the lover of thy devotees, refuge of the helpless, Redeemer and Saviour of those who resign themselves to thee. Make me dedicate my life to thee and to thy service. By thy grace may peace and joy always dwell in my heart. Thou art mother, master, friend and all to me. Accept me as thy child and servant. Grant me power to love thee with all my heart. Let whatever I do be a fitting offering at thy holy feet. Make me pure in thought, word, and deed. I lay my mind at thy feet. Fill it always with thy remembrance. Let thy glorious light illumine my heart. O sustainer of the world, O kind and compassionate Lord, God of gods, give me the divine vision so that I may behold thee in all as all. Make me ever feel thy constant fellowship. May my life be guided and controlled by thee. Thy presence be ever with me, in me, and everywhere around me. I beg of thee, I prostrate before thee. Hearken to this heartfelt prayer of mine. Make me thine and thine only, forever and ever. Make me thine and thine only, forever and ever. Make me thine and thine only, forever and ever. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. The quintessence of what we have been reading all these days, Papa brought it out in the form of universal prayer. All these 9 slokas, you will find it there. Many more yet to come. So from today onwards, when we repeat the universal prayer, let us try to, with all our earnestness and intensity, during that particular moment, we will attentively, with all Shraddha, we will repeat it so that, it touches the heart. When it touches our heart, it will touch the heart of God also. He will immediately get connected. He will immediately put the battery in. Because we are thinking in terms of His interference. What a beautiful prayer he has composed. Quintessence of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Whatever I do, be a fitting offering at thy holy feet. Yad Ashnosi, Yad Juhoshi, whatever I do. So the 9 slokas which we have been trying to understand, it is there as if we offered in a platter in the universal prayer. And so this 9th one, when he says, make me thine and thine only. So here he says, Mayeva mana adistva, Mayi buddhim niveshayaha. Nivasyasi Mayeva Ata Urdhvam Na Samsheha. There is no doubt, clean assurance, clear assurance. It's a clean pronoun. The only thing is we should ensure that the mind and intellect and body are riveted to Him. Beautiful. Good. We will add it in our compilation.
Thank you, sir.
This is how we should move from, because it becomes a part of us now. Copy. So 10 slokas. That is the 9th one. This is the 10th one. Yes. Anything else? This is chapter number. That also. Everybody should write in their notebook. Chapter number 12, shloka number 8. Any other sloka? We don't have time. We are slowly now entering into Bhagavad Gita in a non-traditional way. We are not going by chapter or first chapter, second chapter. Wherever there is an inner alignment, we are bringing it out so that we are allowing Gita to enter into us. That is the meaning. Inner alignment means we are allowing Gita not to be in the form of a book or a sloka, but it is entering into me. So we have covered 10. It's a wonderful, wonderful progress. Anything else? Anything else?
Pranam Swamiji.
Pranam. Yes, one more.
Chapter
One minute.
Huh?
Sixth chapter, 31 sloka.
It is sixth chapter.
Eh?
Sixth chapter, 31 even.
31. Sarvabhudasthidam yomam.
Sixth chapter.
Adva. Sarvabhudasthidam yomam.
సర్వభూతేషు శ్లోక చెప్పండి
21st మాట్లాడారు సర్వభూత సిద్ధం యోమాం
And one more one before that.
సర్వేషు కాలేషు.
That is very important.
8th chapter 7th sloka.
8th chapter 7th sloka. Very, 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 very important.
8th chapter 7th sloka.
Because here he gives us a clean direction. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu Mam anusmara yudhyacha Mayyarpidamano buddhihi Mamaveshyasya samshayaha. So that is very important. Because you should always remember me. That's what he says. Wherever you are, whether you are walking, whether you are in office, whether you are in bathroom, whether you are in kitchen, whether you are doing your office, in your office, wherever you are, tasmat sarveshu kaleshu. At any time, at all times, remember me. Mam anusmara. You remember me. And face the battle of life. And if you do that, when you always think about me and when you dedicate everything to me, you will reach me. There is no doubt about it. You will reach me. You will become one with me. Once more you can chant. Chapter number. The first one was 12, Sloka number 8. This one is chapter number 7. Sloka number?
No, 8th chapter 7th. 8th chapter.
8th, not 7th. 8th chapter.
7th sloka.
7th sloka. There is a special significance of this because this particular chapter deals with what should be our attitude when we leave this body. If our body, mind, intellect is fully occupied by cravings for persons and objects and situations, we will not be able to reach him. So under that pretext, he is bringing it. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu. I may not be able to remember him at the time of death if I don't train my mind to remember him now. So that is why he says, whatever may be the reason, copy, therefore, at all times, constantly remember me and fight. With the mind and intellect absorbed in me, you shall doubtless come to me. Previously also he said the same thing, mind and intellect. Here also he repeats the mind and intellect. There seems to be a connection, Think about it. Otherwise, why should it come to us now? तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु मामनुस्मर युध्य च मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिः मामे वैश्यसि. So that also has to be added to our this thing. Therefore, at all times, constantly remember me and fight. With the mind, intellect absorbed in me, you shall doubtless come to me. Then we will go to
6.31.
What is it?
6.31.
631.
6th chapter, 35th verse.
Sarvabhutastitam yo mam. 31. Chapter 6.
Atma Samyam Yoga.
Oh. Nam.
Atma Samyam Yoga, 6th chapter.
6. Then sloga 31. Chapter 6.
6th chapter, 31st sloka.
Chapter 6th chapter.
Chapter number 6. Atma Samyam Yoga.
Chapter 6. Then 31.
31.
Copy. Meaning is, one who being established in unity worships me, who am dwelling in all beings, whatever his or her mode of life, that yogi abides in me. Sarvabhudastitam. Sarvabhudastitam yomam bhajati. One who worships me, who exists in all beings. I am there in everything. One who worships me. Sri Krishna exists in all beings and runs through all the pearls in the garland. One who worships me, who exists in all beings. Sri Krishna exists in all beings like a thread that runs through all the pearls in a garland, uniting all the pearls into one garland. As he says elsewhere in the Gita, similarly, the Lord exists in all of us as the central thread of beings. Bhajati ekatvam astitaha. Worships me being established in unity. Sarvada vartamanopi sa yogi mai vartate. Whatever may be his or her way of life, he or she always lives in me. One may be selling various things, maybe making shoes, breaking stones on the roadside, or sitting in the chair of an administrator. Whatever may be his or her mode of life, such a person always lives in me. That is the language. We can see the best devotees in the most unusual places. We have seen in our religious history that an ordinary shoemaker has realized the divine. A simple housewife has realized the divine. Her status in society is very ordinary, but spiritually it's very high. So this can happen to everyone. Whatever be your situation, station in society, or the nature of your work in society, you are always living in the Lord Himself, in this particular achievement. Sa yogi mai vartade. That yogi lives in me all the time. Beautiful. They connected to our daily life. So this sloka offers us an opportunity that we don't have any suffix or prefix. No precondition. Whether this dress or that dress, this place or that place. Because He is there in everybody at any time, at all times. The moment we become aware of His presence and engage ourselves in every activity, thinking that He has given me the field, He has given me the wherewithal, He has given me the push, He has given me the know-how. And wherever I work doesn't matter. Such a one always lives in me. All connected with our daily life. Sarvabhuta sthitam yomam bhajati. Sarvabhuta sthitam yomam bhajati. Then ekatvam astitaha. Then sarvata vartamanopi sa yogi mai vartate. Sarvatha vartamanopi sa yogi mai vartate. He is in me, He is working in me, He is in me, He is absorbed in me. Wherever He is working, ഏത് പ്രകാരത്തിലായാലും, that's a beautiful thing. Wherever He is working. So all conditions have been taken over. Whether I am a professional, whether I am a householder, whether I am a housewife, whether I am a learned person, whether I am a teacher, whether I am a sweeper, whatever it may be, wherever I am, if I bring in that dimension, then I become a yogi. Yogi means union with God. And then He assures us He will be beautiful. Very, very nice sloka. Very important sloka. Oh, it's already. So this is something, now slowly we are finding, unknowingly, unwittingly, how we are led by Gita Mata to her bosom. Connect up everything with your life, connect up everything with your life, connect up everything with your life, so that I am always with you. How many slokas now? Sloka number?
6.31. This is
10, 11, 12. 11, no?
12
Yasmat Yogeshu, 11. Then this one is 12. Good. So we have now got 12 slokas. Let us see how she takes us further. Starting from Karmanyeva Adhikaraste. Everybody is writing down? Very good, very good, very good. So that it should not be forgotten. Then and there. So that limited slokas, every day we will go through the whole thing so that it gets imprinted in our heart. So even if it is 25 slokas, out of the 700 slokas, these 25 slokas will get embedded, imprinted in our heart, which is for ready use, Nowadays ready-made food is there, Straight away you put water, you get upma. You put water, you get idli dosha, like that, So similarly, just take it and put it in our any activity. Very good. We are deeply, deeply grateful to Geeta Mataji. When once we showed our inclination, now she is taking us within through various forms. Hari Om. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram Om. Today, one more thing, when we repeat our universal prayer, we now know that it is the quintessence of all the Gita teachings. So that also has to be kept in mind. Hari Om. Namaskaram, namaskaram.